Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Taurus. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So it could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seer's Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then finish off the reading with the Soulmates and Separation unspoken love messages. So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please and thank you. I'm feeling one more shuffle, guys. Okay, and now we'll cut up the deck for you. Okay. First card out for you today. We have the Devil in reverse, okay. The Sun, wow. Okay, King of Wands in reverse, the Wheel, Queen of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups, Three of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant. Well, there's your energy, Taurus, so you're here very strongly on the table. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor in reverse. Wow, guys, gosh. Okay. The High Priestess, Ace of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups. Okay, interesting. We do have a little bit of Pisces energy later on with the Hangman. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, potentially even a Cancer or an Aries, a Capricorn or a Leo. We do have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo and Scorpio as well on the table. So you could have these placements very strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. But you could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, a fire sign, a water sign or an air sign. So pretty much everyone is here, guys. So let's get into this reading. Wow, okay, so we have pretty much 8 cards on the table and 4 of them are majors, major arcana. So there's huge shifts and changes happening for you. And of what we don't see that's also happening behind the scenes, we also have another 2 majors, okay? So there is a lot either happening for yourself or your love interest, okay? I'm really feeling that there is someone who is most likely going through a breakup, a separation or a divorce here, from a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or they're just closing out an old third party situation. I feel like this person has had the light shown on this situation, and it's basically revealed to them that it's been very unhealthy, most likely toxic, and it isn't of service to them anymore, and that they're needing to kind of close out whatever they're dealing with and to move themselves forward. I feel like this person was relatively confused before, but I feel like they've gained this new sense of clarity. I'm also getting that most likely this person, this love interest, was dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, and they were most likely in some sort of traditional commitment of sorts. I feel like this person was feeling relatively stuck where they were, and they wanted to kind of close out this other connection, but they didn't know how that they were going to do it. It's like they didn't have the means to be able to close it out, or they felt like they didn't have the means to be able to close it out. Like, it's like they wanted to be somewhere else and wished to be elsewhere, but then at the same time it's like they didn't know of anything different. So I feel like there's a sense of the fear of the unknown, and I feel like this person is actually now considering taking that leap, as it were, out of what they need to, so that they can have a new beginning. This person feels like there's a sense of destiny and fate in relation to you and this person. I feel a very strong soulmate connection between the two of you. You may have a very strong soul tie with one another. They may even believe that you are fated to be in one another's lives. Okay, and I feel that that is a strong possibility here, guys. I'm also getting as well that if your love interest was dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or just a difficult third party situation, which could be anything, guys, I feel like there's been this sense of codependency in some sort of way. So either financially or also emotionally here, okay? I feel like your person was relatively fearful in making the changes in their life, like they weren't taking the reins of their life. I feel like with this kind of King of Wands energy coming out in reverse, this person normally in the upright, they're a bit of a visionary, they're a leader, they're fearless, you know, they're not afraid to kind of go after what it is that they're wanting in their life. But with it coming out the other way around, I'm just feeling this sense of, it's like knowing that you're good at certain things in your life, but then not wanting to try anything else. So you're going to get stuck in this sense of comfort zone because it's like, you know that you're good at that one particular thing, so why would you do of anything different? And I feel like this person has had options in the past to do other things in relation to their career, their finances, or what have you, but they've kind of held themselves back. And I feel like there's something that they're realizing, that they most likely are self-sabotaging themselves from getting out of what they feel isn't working for them anywhere. And I feel like there's a sense of needing to take responsibility for the consequences of their actions, in the sense that why you and this person haven't necessarily moved on forward in your relationship or in your connection, potentially at this time or for a little while now. I feel like if you live at considerate distance from one another, so like a really long distance, they absolutely want to close the gap because they feel this sense of missing you here. I'm getting this impression as well that wherever your love interest was, with this third party or karmic partner or the karmic ex, there wasn't the soul growth there. They didn't feel like they had the balance and the harmony in their life. It was a bit hot and cold. Like they never really knew where they were with this other person. I feel like they may have been a lot of arguments between the two of them. There was a tendency to throw insults at one another. I'm getting a sense of emotional manipulation at play, potentially lies. I'm feeling as well that your person most likely repressed their feelings, their emotions, and they didn't kind of speak up for what it is that they were wanting in relation to this other connection, or potentially they've kept it very much themselves, that they, you know, have wanted to leave this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or this third party for a very long time. But they just weren't even feeling confident enough about putting it out there to this other person or to these other people, that they didn't want to be where they were anymore, okay? But I feel like the tables are turning here with that Wheel of Fortune. Something is going to be making headway, I'm getting. I feel like this person may have been relatively childish in the past. And I feel like they've needed to do some growing up. So if you and this person didn't come together in the past, it's most likely because they didn't have the emotional maturity to deal with you at the time, or potentially they weren't emotionally available to actually have a two-way love with you, because they were dealing with someone else or something else that was taking a lot of their time, their energy, and their resources, okay? I feel like, you know, there's a strong spiritual connection between the two of you here with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. But it's difficult because obviously it feels like it hasn't necessarily been made obvious in the physical as of yet. So there's this sense of frustration of, you know, certain blocks and obstacles in the way of you and them coming together. But I feel like, you know, in the greater scheme of things, that you and this person will eventually come together when it's all meant to come right, I'm getting. With that sense of divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you know that the blocks need to be lifted first, and whatever burdens, responsibilities and difficulties that there have been in the past, they have to be lifted first before this person can actually make their move in order to come forward towards you, or for you to go forward towards your person. I feel like as well that this love interest, most likely dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex of sorts, was dealing with someone who was very clingy. I'm getting the word controlling, relatively jealous. They had a tendency to have emotional kind of outbursts, as it were. I feel like these two people may have argued like really viciously. I'm getting, not necessarily physically, but I'm getting the sense of like real anger, rage. Yeah, I'm getting that. I feel like there was most likely some sort of lies said to do with someone's finances, or to do with a contract, or to do with a home of sorts, and I feel like someone lost out on a lot of money. But they didn't just lose out on a lot of money, they've also lost out on the opportunity of love here as well. And I feel like you kind of knew that this person potentially missed out on the opportunity with you way back when. Like, you kind of grew confident in yourself and knew that basically this person was just definitely missing out on you. And I feel like they are now understanding that they are missing out on you. I'm getting lots of messages here, guys, so I feel like it's just not necessarily flowing as well with these messages coming out. But I feel like your person wants to have this love with you, and you and them to come together, to reunite, for you to drop your guard. But I feel like this person isn't able to collaborate with a growth in your connection as of yet, because they're still potentially dealing with someone else or something else right now. They don't feel like it's the right time necessarily to take action with you. I feel like this person has chosen you, and they've chosen to move on forward out of what they need to, but they've got a lot of interferences in their life right now. So I feel like this person isn't quite ready for you and them to have the full-blown commitment and come together in the sense of love, okay? I'm also getting that this person, if they're dealing with a karmic partner or the karmic ex, they may have had the appearance of looking like they had a happy kind of family home and everything else, but I feel like that was all potentially a facade here, guys, to not believe everything that you're seeing. I'm also getting that this karmic partner or the karmic ex most likely took your person for granted, took their kindness for weakness. I feel like your love interest feels this strong pull towards you, and they want to make themselves known, but they are fearful of the rejection from you. They're fearful that you're not going to be open and receptive to what it is that they've got to say because of whatever happened in the past. I feel like you've needed to retreat from this person and focus on you and your own endeavours, because you probably had your confidence not with dealing with this person in the past. But I feel like you are very much getting more in your own power here, and I feel like you have options in your life in relation to love, but also you have options in relation to your career, to your finances. Just you have more opportunities coming your way, and I feel like there's this sense of influx of blessings coming in for you because you've been focusing on yourself. And I feel like there are other people who will be coming into your life who want to absolutely settle down with you, but also I feel like lots of friendships coming in for you as well, where there's potential soulmates for you and them to kind of go and take it from there type of thing, but obviously just using your sense of discernment and following your own intuition, as it were, about these new people coming in, okay? But I genuinely feel like there is someone from the past that views you as doing very well for yourself. And I'm getting the sense that this person knew that you were very genuine, you were very loyal, you were a very solid person in their life, and they may have not necessarily shown their loyalty to you, and this could have really quite upset you. And not necessarily loyalty to you in a connection, like a relationship, as in like a romantic relationship. I'm even just getting in the sense of a friendship here, guys. So you may have felt really hurt by this person in the past by some sort of, you know, reason. I'm getting lots of messages here, guys, so obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into the devil first, the Sun, the Wheel, and the Hierophant. So the reading may be a little bit longer, but we're going to clarify these cards, okay? For this week, the readings have been a little bit longer. Yeah, I've just not been able to kind of get the readings any shorter, to be honest with you. It's when the messages come out, it's when they come out, you know, guys. So please bear with us. Obviously you can click off whenever you like, you don't have to sit here and watch the whole thing, but you know. But let's get into this Devil card. Why is the Devil here in reverse? Why is the Capricorn energy here for Taurus? Seven of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like your love interest is giving up on something because there isn't the growth anymore. They haven't had the sense of support in their life to do with this other person or situation. I'm getting square peg round hole for some reason. So obviously this person feels like there isn't the right fit there anymore. It just doesn't make sense to be there. It doesn't resonate for them to stay where they are. So they're giving it up. Look at that. And things are now coming into balance. Look at that. Justice energy with the Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. We have the Wheel of Fortune and then we have Justice. So 10 and then 11. So there's a sense of progression with this person taking this action to close out what they need to and move themselves forward. And it's interesting to me as well because what I'm picking up on here as well, guys, is we have the Devil, which is 15. We have the Emperor, which is 4, okay? So 15 minus 4 equals 11, which is the Justice card. So with this sense, this person, right, in order to bring balance into their life, they've needed to leave the toxicity in the past or the codependency or the negative influences or the karmic partner or the karmic ex, what have you, because they've recognized that when they follow their intuition, they've had these sense of blocks in their own way and that they've been blocking themselves a lot of the time. And I feel like they're now strategically trying to figure out how do they now become the Emperor upright and then go through the breakup, the separation or the divorce or whatever it is that they need to move themselves forward, because they've recognized that they've actually been keeping themselves stuck here with the Two of Swords, and that they can actually get themselves out of it. They can move themselves forward. I know that seems like a really kind of weird way of thinking, but oh my gosh, actually I just realised that as well. Look, 15 with the Devil, 19. 15 plus 4 is 19. So it's in the sense with the Devil being upright and the Emperor being in reverse, obviously, that was the energy that they were in. They're changing things around. They're now escaping with the Devil card because they've now had this enlightenment about something, and because they're, you know, tapping in more, the blocks that were once there will eventually be lifted and there will be the sense of happiness here, and where there was confusion, there'll be clarity. So this person is eventually making these changes. I know that sounds really random, but that's what I'm picking up on here, guys. So that was quite interesting for me. You know, but also as well, when you do 4 plus 2 with the High Priestess and the Emperor, that also makes it to the Lovers, and the Lovers is Gemini energy. And if you were to have the sense that while someone is leaving a connection, a karmic connection of sorts, it would be the Lovers in reverse. They've had blocks in doing this and they've had difficulties, but they're now realizing that they can make these changes, so that they can then also have the Lovers upright and then eventually make their way to you. I know that sounds really random, but just kind of bear with us here, guys. Wow. That was interesting. Judgment, look at that. 20. With the Hierophant. Wow. So Taurus energy, there's you guys, and then there's Judgment. Okay? And look, we've got 20 here with Judgment, minus 5, which is the Hierophant, which is the Devil energy. So for this person, having this recognition that if they are going to follow their inner calling and take their own kind of good advice, as it were, or seek good advice from someone that they can trust, they know that they have to escape this difficult, toxic situation, come back into your life, ask for forgiveness, have a second chance and a reconciliation so that they can eventually break free with the 15, right? So that you can move on forward with the 19 to then, yeah, it's, that's what I'm getting. Look, Emperor coming out in reverse. That's mad. That's absolutely mad. Like, this person here with the judgment, with the Emperor, 20 minus 4 is 16. 16 is the Tower, Aries and Scorpio energy. So there was a Tower moment where light was shone on a situation whereby this person had this realization that they were in this energy, and that if they were to have anything more out of this other situation, they would need to change. But even if they didn't change, these other people or places or things needed to change, and they had the realization that they weren't going to, so it had to be down to them. And the Tower moment was like, okay, it's become clear to me now that I have to escape this because it's not serving me anymore. And they were most likely avoiding certain issues in the past, but now they can't avoid it anymore. And they've had this aha moment that if they are going to have the progress in their life, then they have to leave what doesn't serve them because it wasn't getting them anywhere. I know this is so, it's a bit back way of reading, but you know, that's just what the messages that are coming through for me. So I'm going to just go with them, okay? Look at that, the world. 2021. There will be progress. There will be changes coming into play here. This person had to give up being a particular way if they were to move themselves forward and close out the old cycle with this karmic partner, karmic ex, or the third party, because it was just stressing them out. And they just had to get more in line with themselves and become more empowered, and realise that they can genuinely make the changes and they don't have to feel as trapped as where they are. What else here for the Devil in reverse, please? You could be dealing with an Aries very strongly here, or you have this strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. There's that Nine of Swords wanting to show out again. Look at that, in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. This person's feeling out of their depth because they couldn't continue what they were doing and they had to give it up. I'm getting the sense that their anxiety would lessen if they were to, you know, let go of it. Or there was the other extreme of it got all way too much. It's got too much, so there was the sense of this threshold that something awful would have happened if they continued being where they were, like there would have been some sort of disaster. So I feel like this person is now recognizing that they couldn't continue being the way that they were and that they had to change, or they had to get out of where they needed to get out of. I'm getting lots of different messages, guys. Look at that. 6 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. Wow. What I'm getting with that is that this person had this realization that they were staying where they were, in a sense, because of trying to protect their ego, most likely here, guys. And they were dealing with a sense of unrequited love with this karmic partner or the karmic ex, and that they weren't having the victory there. So it was made obvious to them that the secrets were coming out, that this other connection or situation wasn't working anymore, and that they were just keeping themselves trapped. Oh my gosh, with the Devil upright. They were keeping themselves trapped in a commitment of who they thought that they were meant to be with. Here, look at that. How funny that I said the Gemini energy of the Lovers earlier, and now we've got it coming out. That everything looked like it was great. There was a sense of an illusion, and this person was enslaved in some sort of way, but it was unbalanced. It might have looked all rosy, but I feel like this person wasn't genuinely happy, and that were only going to be happy once they broke free, because they just felt left out in the cold in some sort of way. Yeah, this is a very different messages to what I was expecting, guys, but this person is ready to move on. They felt like they couldn't move on in the past, and they felt a sense of regret because they were haunted by their actions of the past, but if they're doing, you know, if in a sense like they're kind of doing what they're told, in a sense with their intuition or what they're being guided to do, then they're going to be okay. They're going to close out what they need to okay. But they haven't been following their intuition, and sometimes they may have a tendency to doubt themselves that they're going the right way. But I feel like predominantly it's because this person has dealt with a lot in their life and they've got quite a few insecurities that they're trying to get over as of right now. And that's most likely because they've been dealing with a toxic situation with someone. Look at that with the Queen of Cups coming out in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? And we had the confirmation that it wasn't healthy, obviously, when we saw the Devil upright with the Lovers being upright. You know, the thing is as well, with the Lovers is 6, the Devil was 15. You break down the Devil, that makes it into a 6. So it's like having the light and the shadow side being next to each other. They're one and the same. So one would have looked like everything was great, but because the Devil card, you know, they don't necessarily reveal all, because they have that that flame behind those two people's backs. So they can feel their way to the door to allow themselves to get out, but yet the Devil holding the flame doesn't have it in front of them so that they can't see where the door is, but they don't trust and feel like they can get themselves out of a situation. But then the light here with the Sun, which is obviously much brighter than the flame that the devil was holding, has shone a light on a situation and therefore allowed whoever your person is dealing with, or you're dealing with, or your love interest is dealing with, whatever, they've seen something for what it truly is and realised that it's not right for them anymore here. And that's why they're going through the breakup, the separation or the divorce, or detaching themselves from this other person or third party with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is so different, guys, okay? So just please bear with us. I know it sounds a little bit backwards, but look at this. I was thinking in my head, can we clarify the Sun with the Ten of Cups? This person knows that you are their ultimate happiness and that they want to reunite with you. But they're fearful now that you have options in your life and that you're not going to go down the same path as them. But they want to come back into your life and have some sort of negotiation or peace talk, as it were, with the Five of Swords in reverse. They don't want to bring you a load of drama and chaos, but you may be a little bit unsure about what this person's true intentions are, but they genuinely want to do right by you. Look at that, Nine of Cups. You're happy as of right now, like you're embracing the sense of this emotional fulfillment. You know, I'm getting that overall impression that you just very proud of yourself. You're doing very well. You've got everything in line. You've got everything in check here with the Two of Pentacles. You're making yourself the priority. And if this person comes your way, it's like you'll hear them out with what they're going to tell you and say and everything else, but I feel like it's not going to completely and utterly consume you. So you're not going to be so bombarded with emotions. I feel like you're going to be a lot more grounded and stable. And if they were to come forward and let you know about what's happening in their life, it's not going to affect you so much. Look at that with the Sun. Oh my gosh, Leo energy to clarify the Sun. Did you see that? I just feel like this person also views you as their ultimate happiness. Like, they have to find the sense of happiness within themselves, of course. And I feel like you are pretty much on that track, obviously. But they feel like you're doing very well for yourself right now. Oh my gosh, with the Six of Cups upright. This person feels like you are a past life soulmate. Very strong soulmate connection here, guys. They want to reunite with you. They want to reconcile. They want a union, a reunion, however it resonates, guys. This person absolutely wants to come back into your life without a shadow of a doubt. What else here for that Sun card? The Taurus. This person wants you and them to heal from the past. They want you and them to make a recovery. But I feel like this person's needing to take a slow recovery from this karmic partner or the karmic ex or third party and find their sense of own happiness and balance before coming forward towards you. Because I feel like they haven't got quite the red light to come forward towards you as of yet. I'm getting this one. Yeah, again with the Five of Swords in reverse, this person wants to compromise with you. They want to communicate with you. I'm getting work it out, so they want to work it out with you. Because they know you and them are not seeing eye to eye as of right now, because this person most likely caused you a load of confusion. But they want this love here with the Two of Cups. They want this partnership. This person's feeling really quite insecure because you could be doing very well for yourself. Look at that as I say that with the Queen of Pentacles upright. You're very self-sufficient. You're very grounded. Feel like you're very confident in yourself. You're just keeping your distance from this person because you're not sure whether to work with them or not. Or potentially this person is fearful that you won't want to work with them because of they may have not been completely open and honest and transparent with you in the past, because I feel like you are requiring the sense of complete transparency if you and them are going to balance it out. Look at that. With Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This person feels the depth of this connection. They're being guided to come forward towards you. Ten of Pentacles. Guys, are you kidding me? This person wants to lay down roots with you. They've had this realization that they are not going to be able to have everything that they want to have with you unless they get out of what's not serving them, because it's been trapping them here with the Eight of Swords. I feel like they've just got a lot of negativity in their life and you've got a lot of positivity. So if they were to come into your life and ask for the sense of a peace talk or a negotiation or a compromise or whatever you, and they come in too soon, then it may throw you off balance. But I feel like you're wanting clarity from this person, but it may just not be necessarily the right time as of yet. But they are going to come forward with an apology here with the Page of Cups and a romantic gesture at some point. Ace of Cups, are you kidding? Are you seeing these cards, guys? Page of Wands, they're going to reach out to you. They have so much love for you, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, you add the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups, that's the Ten of Cups. And earlier, didn't I say to you that this guy views you? Oh, this guy, this girl, this person, because I'm reading regardless of gender or sex here, guys. This person views you as their ultimate happiness. And they want the long-term investment. They want to settle down. They want to have a family. They want to get married. They want to have children. They want to celebrate this love with you. But they feel like you and them can't build on anything yet because they're still transitioning, as it were. But they're going to tell you all of this. They're going to reach out and let you know what's been going on in their life. They've had to recover from a situation where they've had no support. What else here? One more for that Sun, that Leo energy. Thank you. Five of Wands. Yeah, look at that. There's a block in this person coming forward towards you to bring you peace, and they're up in their head about it because they don't want to be up in their head, but then they also want to come forward and bring you peace, but then they don't want you to feel like they're causing a load of drama in your life. And that they're being selfish if they were to come forward towards you too soon. Because I feel like, in a sense, if they were to come forward towards you before, you know, things are necessarily ready, as it were, it may come across in a sense to you that they just want this sense of closure from you, that you and them are all right, rather than necessarily coming in for the fact that actually they've got to do right by you and apologise properly and to kind of put you first in a sense of when they come forward, rather than their kind of own intentions, as it were, of making themselves feel better for coming forward and giving you an apology. I feel like this person could still potentially be in a place of ego right now, or a sense of power struggle here that they could be working on. Yeah, look at that as I say that with the devil. Capricorn energy. This person's potentially still working through whatever they need to. And you know how I was saying earlier about this flame being behind these two people here, and that there is the chain leading to the door? Well, the flame's behind these two people. So there's obviously the card is just there to show you of what I was talking about earlier, okay guys? Yeah, this person is fearful that you're not going to accept their cup of love because you know of your worth here with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And that they need to do right by you if they are to come forward and have a union or reunion, because they know that they hurt you in the past most likely, and they didn't bring balance to you. But also, when that card came out, I was thinking to myself, look, can we clarify the wheel? So it's all coming out. It's all changing around, you know, with that devil. Because we know that with that confirmation of the devil being upright with the Wheel of Fortune, and then the devil being in reverse, so it's a sense of escaping or leaving something that's not serving them. So it is all kind of moving on forward. Yeah, look at that as I say that with the Hierophant. Taurus energy now coming out in reversal, okay? So with it being upright, normally that would say to me someone feels relatively restricted, someone feels like they're stuck somewhere, they can't make the changes, that they're tied in with something. And I'm getting this sense here with the Hierophant being in reverse, that this person is getting free from a sense of oppression here, like they're changing their particular beliefs. And with that devil being upright with the Wheel of Fortune, then obviously the devil in reverse, things are changing around. And then they're also another confirmation that they're breaking free here with the Hierophant in reverse, and with that adding to the wheel here. See, again, 5, 5, 55, so you could be seeing those numbers. Or we also have 5, 5 here as well. So we have 555, so you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is. So those are a sense of huge changes, okay? Yeah, look at that. We have the Death card here, Scorpio energy. So this is the sense of ending the sense of stagnancy. Things are changing, things are transforming. There's a sense of an end of an era and a metamorphosis, and therefore this person is transforming and getting free of what doesn't serve them anymore, and going through the breakup, the separation, or the divorce to move themselves forward after they once felt stuck where they were, here with the 3 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's carry on here with that kind of that wheel. They felt stuck, but they're going through a personal transformation, guys. I'm getting lots of different messages, so obviously please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Why is the wheel here for Taurus, please, and thank you. Why is the wheel here for Taurus? Thank you. 8 of Wands, there we go. There's the confirmation of your movement right there. The Hangman. This person is going to reach out and say to you that they were stuck for a very long time. The Hangman is someone that is kind of incubating themselves, as it were. They're keeping themselves isolated. They're waiting for something to pass. This person's going to let you know that, saying, look, I couldn't make the moves in the past for some sort of reason, but they're making the sacrifices, and this in turn is allowing them to break themselves free. Look at that with the Tower. There's been no movement, but there is going to be movement. They're going to let you know that they most likely built something with someone on a rocky foundation, and so therefore the Tower had to come in, the lightning had to strike, to then allow this person to see the bigger picture in this realization that where they were wasn't serving them, and they're going to reach out to you and move the connection forward with you at most likely a later date, as there's this sense of divine intervention here with the Tower coming in. And I was saying that earlier, that Tower card, that's, you know, with that judgment minusing the Emperor, gives you the Tower. Well, there's the confirmation of the Tower coming in, and that's what's allowing things to move on forward after a sense of stagnancy. And also, how I genuinely love this as well, right? We have the Hangman, which is 12. The Tower, which is 16. The difference between is the 4, right? So the Emperor was in reversal, right? So they were stuck. The Tower had to come in, and this is allowing this person now to take action with the judgment, with it being upright. Do you see what I mean? I know that sounds so weird, but you could be dealing with an Aries, maybe even a Scorpio or a Pisces here, guys. I'm getting with that Hangman. 9 of Wands. This person is nervous to make these changes, but they are going to make them. Yep, because there's love for you here with the King of Cups. They're letting you know that they don't love this other person, that they weren't happy where they were in this other situation, and they want the reunion or union with you here. Look at that, beautiful, with that 3 of Cups. This person is needing to take the time to heal themselves, and they most likely hid their emotions from you, but they're going to make themselves reveal. They're going to reveal themselves, show themselves to you. What else here? Oh, gosh, guys. King of Pentacles, look at that. You know how I was saying earlier, like, you guys are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, regardless of gender or sex here, guys. This person knows that you are a pair. This person wants to have a proper solid commitment with you. The Fool, look, Aries energy. And then the 7 of Cups now coming out in reversal. This person was confused about you in the past, but the Sun has come in, lit on the situation, and now the 7 of Cups is coming out in reversal. So this person's getting clarity who you are, and that's why they're nervous to approach you, because they know it's time to take action for you and this person to have this love with one another, but they're a little bit hesitant on coming forward towards you because obviously, like, they're intimidated in some sort of way by you. They're intimidated because they realise that they genuinely could have a lot with you and that they were meant to have everything with you. But they can't have everything with you until they move on from whatever they're dealing with here with the 6 of Cups in reverse. And kind of close out the end of hard times, as it were, with this other person, this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or the third party situation. But this person is fearful that you're going to reject them on a romantic level now as well. They want this two-way love with you, and they know that they could have that with you, and they couldn't have had that with this other person. And they want to be there to be able to provide you with everything. You could be dealing with a fellow earth sign, maybe even a water sign here, guys, that you have this strong soulmate past life connection with here with the 6 of Cups. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Taurus energy. You and them will be able to move on forward together. You will. Temperance in reverse, okay. Yeah, look at this. You know how I was getting that earlier? You knew that your love interest was dealing with a karmic partner, a karmic ex, or a third party situation where there was the imbalance. Everything may have looked like it was stable. Everything may have looked like everything had, it was all together. It was all working nicely. But it was a load of chaos. It was a load of chaos. Yeah, things weren't that great. If you were to just to peel the layers a little bit more, like I'm getting peeling the layers of an onion, if you just kind of took back a few of the layers, you would genuinely see what was going on behind closed doors, that things weren't necessarily great there, and that this person felt stuck where they were. And they were fearful of making changes, and they weren't moving anywhere fast. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This person now realises that they want the proper marriage and the commitment with you, and that they brought an imbalance to you, and all you were was very fair with them, very patient, very loving, very nurturing, very genuine, and they didn't reciprocate in the same way, and so therefore they're now upset with themselves because they've been reflecting on your connection in this realization that you are the one that they should have had everything with, not this other person here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That they were overly giving to someone who wasn't deserving of their time, their energy, their resources, or even their love. But they may have made you feel at one point not deserving, when you were more than deserving. You kind of knew that you were meant to go together here. You were meant to have something more. What else here for Taurus, for that Hierophant? I felt that one wanted to come out. You knew that there was unfinished business between the two of you here with the World in reverse. But you also knew that there was unfinished business with this other person, this karmic partner with the karmic ex, and that they most likely had to finish off karmic lessons with this person, and that they were trapped in their environment, and they realised that they may have had the financial soundness with this person, but they didn't have the intimacy or the closeness, and that's what they want. And that's what they want. What else here for the Hierophant, please? What else here for the Hierophant? I'll take a few more. Yeah, they're letting it go. They're letting go of whatever doesn't serve them because they haven't had the happy home here. And it's been too much of a burden with the Ten of Wands. Been too much to carry. What's going to go next, please, with that Hierophant? Underneath Temperance in reverse. Yeah, Death. Scorpio energy. It's come to an end. It's not being revived. This connection with this other person, this situation is not being revived anymore. And your person's getting the strength and courage that they need to break free and get out of it. Totally. You see what I mean? Death we have here is 13. Strength is 8. 13 minus 8 is 5. The Hierophant is 5. So this person was stuck in something they felt restricted in. Death has come in. So this person is now getting the courage and the confidence within themselves to break free of where they felt restricted, and to then eventually get out of the sense of oppression and moving themselves on forward. This person realizes that they can't have the connection with you unless they completely cut ties with whatever doesn't serve them in the past. Otherwise, they're not going to have the movement forward here. But once there was the stuckness here with the Ace of Wands in reverse, where there was a lot of chaos, that's all coming to an end. Things are changing. Wow. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups in reverse, the Lovers, Gemini energy. This person now sees you as the Queen of Pentacles to their King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles to their Queen of Pentacles. And they are fearful that you are not going to take their cup of love, even if they were to end this third party situation. Maybe you feel like they've taken too much time. But they want this union with you. They want this reunion. They feel the spiritual deep connection with you here. But I'm also getting that your love interest, if they're dealing with a karmic partner or the karmic ex, they gave their love to this person, but they didn't want it. The karmic partner didn't want it. They were just looking at the other 3 cups that were spilled out empty in this third party situation elsewhere. So they could have been unfaithful potentially, or disloyal. Yeah, maybe they spread some sort of lies or what have you about your love interest, about your person. They may have been very cruel, very cutting with their words here. What else here with the Hierophant? Seven of Swords. As I say that, guys, they may have been very cruel, cutting with their words. You know, they were underhanded here with the Seven of Swords. I'm also getting as well that this person's trying to be very discreet and leave this third party situation, because they know that there's an unfinished business with you and they want the proper commitment with you. I feel like they're trying to make sure that this karmic partner or the karmic ex doesn't kind of know that they're leaving, in a sense, from this unhealthy connection that they've got with this person. I'm going to take one more for that, please. And then we're going to move on to the romance angels. I feel one more for some reason. What's that Seven of Swords about? That's Seven of Swords with that Hierophant. Thank you. Eight of Cups. Devil in reverse. Gosh, guys, look at that. The Five of Cups. Are you kidding me? Whew. Hey guys, sorry about that. My phone camera kind of cut out. So I'm just going to continue with the video now. So it's going to be slightly edited. So yeah, with this Eight of Cups and also the Devil in reverse, to clarify, this Seven of Swords, this person has realised that they have to let go of what's not serving them anymore, okay? They have to actually embrace the fear of the unknown, and I feel like this person has realised that they can't stay where they were in relation to something that's comfortable and familiar, and if they are to have this new progression in their life, then they have to make these significant changes. You know, they've had a lot of difficulties with heartache and pain, obviously, with a huge investment, and they're realising that they may be feeling relatively down and out. But I feel like there's a sense of needing to go on this journey of self-discovery for this person if they are to find out what genuinely makes them happy for themselves, but also in relation to their love life as well. And I feel like this person has at once thought that these changes were very much unwelcome in their life, but I feel like they're starting to see that there is the bigger picture, and that they've been looking at everything in a very pessimistic way, but actually their glass can be half full rather than half empty, and they can improve their life and feel more empowered, and they're starting to see the light of everything, and so therefore things are kind of changing around for yourself, but also for your love interest as well, okay? It's going to take a lot of hard work, because obviously they're needing to kind of, a sense, detach from whatever they need to, break free, become free, break free and have this sense of freedom, you know, all of that. And I feel like that's what this person is really trying to work on here, guys, okay? But this is really good because it's the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and obviously with the addition of making it the Ten of Cups to have something with you at a later date, okay? So yeah, there is a sense of breaking free from restrictions and moving on forward. That's another confirmation of that, okay? So this person's going to let you know that they are definitely finished off elsewhere in this other situation, and they're becoming independent. So let's look into the romance angels now, guys, okay? So if you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment, I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. If you are enjoying this reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so very much, okay? Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, then there's a donation link now available in the description box below as well. So thank you so much to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I greatly appreciate you. Also, if you just fancied energetically donating, then a great way to do that is to like, share, subscribe and leave us a comment. So let's get into these romance angels, guys. So what can we get here for Taurus? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. What else here for Taurus, please? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I'll take 3 more, thank you. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. 2 more. For Taurus, please, and thank you. Thank you. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And 1 more. Thank you. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another, and it kind of came out sideways, so there could be a potential block in you and this person having this heart-to-heart because there may be family issues elsewhere. Look at that. Bottom of the deck we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and new love, past life relationship, and this could be the one with give your relationship a chance. Yeah, and wedding. This person definitely sees having a long-term commitment with you. They want you and them to have another chance. They genuinely feel like you're the one for them. They feel this past life relationship with you. When they come back into your life, it's going to feel like brand new love for you both. And they don't want to be in separation from you anymore whatsoever. But this person could have had a lot going on in relation to their family, their own children. That could have been a huge factor as to why you and this person couldn't come forward together in the past. But they, more than anything, want to be in your life. They want to have this new sense of fun, lightheartedness. They feel the spiritual connection between the two of you, and most likely they want to kind of let go and surrender to what it is that you and them have with one another. But I feel like this person could have definitely struggled with control in the past, or they were dealing with someone who was very controlling, where there was this sense of domination and submission. And I feel like two people kind of may have been at loggerheads at one another, so there's this sense of stubbornness. So I feel potentially your love interest may have had a lot of difficulties with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or even a very stubborn kind of third party situation. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to look into the soulmates and separation unspoken love messages and see what additional messages we can get there for you today. So this could be if you've had no contact, little contact, or if you are in communication, then it could be a little bit sporadic here, guys. This could also be if you want to say this to your love interest, or what your love interest would like to say to you, as we do have cross watchers here, guys. Okay, so let's get into this. But I feel very much that this person views you and them having a solid family together, having children, if you're able to have children, or your person is, or blending of families, or even I'm getting a sense of adoption or fostering. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into this, guys. What can we get here for Taurus? What messages want to be said? Thank you. I spend a lot of time thinking about you, wishing things were different. Okay. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. Wow. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. We've both changed a great deal. I fear you've moved on from me. One day I believe we will be together again. And one more. Taurus, please. Thank you. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. Wow, guys, interesting. And then bottom of the deck we have, I hope you will find forgiveness in your heart for me. I listened to the wrong people. They were wrong about you. I should have listened to my intuition. I want to fight for this connection, but I just don't know how. I seek strength and courage, and you just would not understand what I'm going through. Most days I don't even understand. Well, we've got that clearly because there's been loads of confusion here. And I feel like the confusion's been on purpose here by these other people or this other particular person that they could have been dealing with. Okay? So we have lots of different messages that have come through in this reading for you today. So I hope that there were a few in there that resonated, if not the whole reading. So let us know in the comments down below, and I'd love to get your feedback. Thank you so much for being with us here today. I have enjoyed reading for you, and I hope that you have enjoyed this reading as well. If you did, please like, share and subscribe and comment as well, and I'll eventually get back to you on those comments. I've just had a lot that have come up recently, so I might not be able to get back to absolutely everyone, but I'm trying my best here, guys. But have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you soon. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.